the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
No, yeah.
Are you real right now?
The greatest general manager. Jesus. I'll allow it.
That's peon moves.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and today we are live from Jack Demsey's for a simulcast.
And another one!
It is a simulcast of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast with the crew from Unpopular Reviews, exclusively.
I need a pop for that. I need a pop for that.
Yes.
Can I get a
Give
pop
it
for
up,
that?
give it up for Unpopular
There we
Reviews.
go. Y'all watch our videos, act like y'all don't. So,
These guys have been doing some awesome work inside the Facebook discussion group for a good amount of time. And we're actually about to make an announcement that they're going to be doing it now on the public page for Yep, I Like Wrestling. So even if you're not in the discussion group, doesn't matter. You know what? You can see Unpopular Review. It is for everybody. It's for the masses. And the work that they do is amazing. Give it up to Chris Harris, the executive consultant.
The executive consultant, baby.
yes.
Get up for the Brooklyn Wolf of Wall Street.
Wall Street? Makeup.
Hold on. I got you. Let's give it up for Patrick the Fold Nelson.
The ultimate fan.
And you know what? Who's on the on the Unpopular Review Instagram account live? He's gonna come into frame right now. Show your face. Come here. Come into the
Come on
camera.
up in here.
It is the wild card right here. The wild card. Stephane Duviella. He is on Instagram Live while being on Facebook Live.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask a question.
Oh my
Who
God.
just booed me?
I did.
Who just booed me?
I applaud you. All right, so tonight's pay-per-view.
Tonight's
Fastlane.
pay-per-view.
Please take it
Fastlane.
away, brother.
Oh, Fastlane, I thought was a very good last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Had a lot of exciting matches. All the way from the first match with the New Day versus Nakamura and Rusev to the last match with Becky Lynch and Charlotte. It was a tremendous pay-per-view.
No, we are not going to say that's the last match because we all know what the last match was. The Shield versus Bobby Lashley, all those other guys. That
Exactly.
We were gonna talk about.
You don't
That
know
was
what
the
happened
last
because the
match.
match didn't exist.
No,
Hold on.
because that's how irrelevant they are.
Allow me to
So-
just say,
The Shield is irrelevant.
on episode 69 of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast,
69.
don't start. I did say the women should have been the main event.
Thought
That's
it was
true,
gonna be
I
the
agree.
F1. It
Exactly.
should have been the last one, honestly.
It
to
should
be
not
honest.
go on.
Especially since this is a big match, it's a WrestleMania match. We were anticipating this, so this should have been the last one. Besides, like the Shield's last run, which I'm not complaining. I love the Shield. This is their last run, but they're not having a match at WrestleMania. Becky versus Charlotte versus Ronda. That's their last match. It should have been the last one. So
I agree.
Well, considering the fact that the match you're talking about did not exist, it was Becky versus Charlotte, and the match sucked anyway, so I don't even know why that was the last match. But that's my personal opinion. That was the worst match of the night, in my
That
opinion.
is an
And that's
unpopular
saying something
opinion.
when you had a Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jackson to me the match.
That's
That was a
rough.
lot more entertaining. All right, Patrick. That was a lot more
Great
entertaining
match.
than Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair tonight.
Shout out
Well,
to-
let's talk about the first match tonight. Oh, actually, is it possible? Because I want to hear somebody's opinion about the pay-per-view.
Oh, yes,
and the
yes,
whole.
yes.
Can we bring somebody aboard? Can we bring our first guest out? Not you, Stephane. I see you moving your feet. Can we bring our first guest on? Anybody want to us? Right here, the
Yes.
birthday
All
girl.
right, the birthday girl,
Birthday girl
Charmaine.
in the house.
Here we go.
Happy birthday.
yes, happy birthday,
Happy
girl.
birthday.
Well, my birthday is not today. It's this Saturday, but I just want to celebrate
Hey,
it
girl,
today.
it's still your birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday month. That's what's up.
All right. Tell the folks what you think about Fastlane.
Some matches, it's like, the only thing that's going to be pissed off that Vince McMahon school, Kofi, because Kobe Kingston should get a title shot.
Yo.
Because it's not fair. Come on. And also you have Kevin Owens come out of nowhere, out of injury, even though he sucks. But it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, a good match with Ali comes. I was like happy what happened if Ali wins.
We were all rooting for it, honestly.
No, I was before Kingston. I was like happy and stuff, but the events. Like same thing, he did the same thing with Becky.
So you were rooting for Mustafa Ali?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought she said we all were rooting
No,
for him.
I'm saying I was I was rooting for Kobe Keyston.
In the match?
He supposed.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope Kofi Kingston did a good job in that match. He had a match with the Bar, and he got his ass whooped.
I know.
Which was very
That was the
entertaining to watch.
worst.
I loved it.
That was like the worst
I loved
filler.
every moment of it.
I bet you did.
It was great. It was phenomenal.
Everybody was
you did.
pissed off of Manny Rose lose because most people was like lovey-dovey with Manny Rose.
Oh, I'm so happy that she
Oh,
lost.
Manny Rose deserves to lose.
happy. Yeah.
I'm so happy she
Thank
lost.
you.
I'm so happy.
Manny
Manny
Thank
Rose
you.
deserves to lose her
Yes.
spot on the card.
Man,
in my
I'm happy
opinion.
that she lost. Yeah.
Yes.
Sonny
Girl, bye.
Deville is much
Let
better
me ask
than
you a
Mandy
question.
Rose.
In WrestleMania, do you think that Seth Rollins will win the belt?
Absolutely not.
Of course you say that because you are a fanboy for Brock. Oh my God. Why? Why? Why?
Why?
Excuse me.
Why?
Can I borrow? Please.
No, you may not.
Please.
No,
I need to
As a-
borrow it.
No.
I have to talk to this lady.
No.
She's been talking about me a lot on the Facebook. What have I done to you? I have done absolutely
drinking.
nothing. What have
What are you drinking?
Wait.
Tequila.
Chris, I'm sorry. I know you had a big announcement. Hey, you're public. Good job, you're public. What? 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 Shut up, Yanni. Shut up. Okay. Oh my God. You are going to stop talking about me. And from now on, I am Olympus Carter, the administrator. I just
Do
beat
somebody
the
got
guy in the
tissue?
bathroom.
Oh
my God. I'm
So-
crying right now.
In the bathroom.
So the other guy, Stephane Duviella, I'm assuming you beat him up, and not only did you beat him up, you decided to take his clothes because you're wearing the same outfit.
I took his clothes and I beat him up. Because that's what I do, man. I beat him
Okay.
up. Wait, baby, I'm gonna let you.
Why are you here?
I am here to
Why
talk
are you here? No. Yo.
Back it up. Back
Yo,
it up,
you need
Mr.
to
Carter.
back it up.
Back him up.
Back
Get
it
him
up.
up.
Thank
Get him
you,
up.
Sonny.
Wait. I'll be quiet.
Security. Security. Shield. Can we get him out of here,
Shield.
please? Can we get him out of here? Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Wait. Emma, I don't like you.
I don't like you. Oh my God. We apologize. We had a madman just basically interrupt our whole thing. We do apologize for the
We
inconvenience.
definitely do apologize.
Sorry
There have
about
been plenty
that.
of times you've seen fans
Oh my
interfere in
goodness.
wrestling
So-
matches and get their butts whipped.
Sorry
That
about
was some random dude named Olympus Carter. Is that who that was?
I
Yeah,
think
I
he said
know.
his name was Olympus
Unfortunately,
Carter.
it was.
The
Yeah.
third or something. I didn't hear him. He was rambling. He had a shot of tequila. He
had
had
too
a
much
shot
to
of
drink.
Don Julio, a shot of Patron, a shot of 1800, a shot of Jose Cuervo. Nobody else gets it, but it's
What?
fine.
That was too much.
Back to Charmaine.
Yes, please.
It's not. I see.
Thank you so much, Charmaine.
I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you, and happy birthday again to Charmaine.
Happy birthday!
Sonny, if you don't mind joining us real quick, I want to talk about this pre-show match between the New Day and Rusev and Big E, with Rusev and Big E picking up the victory in a match that started off the kickoff, ended the kickoff show. It was actually a pretty good match. I expected the New Day to lose.
That was
But
a
they
match
did.
that none of us knew was gonna happen.
Yeah.
They announced it, I think, Tuesday or
We
Wednesday.
weren't paying attention.
Really?
I didn't know that
wasn't.
damn
What was that on Facebook or
I don't
MySpace?
I think it was Black Planet.
It was on StoneX.
Or
That's
it
where
might
it
have
was.
been McGinty. I don't know.
Wait. What was that you said?
McGinty.
It's mi
gente.
gente.
McGinty.
Oh my
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm on Black Planet, okay? I had an account on McGinty. I did have an account, okay? I got no loves like Instagram.
Well, you were trying to play you were Dominican, didn't you?
I am Dominican. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I heard that. You are fired as security tonight.
Mira, loco. Tigre. Anyway.
All right, so continuing on. The first match of the night was the Usos versus Miz and Shane McMahon for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. I honestly think Shane McMahon usually does a good job selling in a match. This match was a lot better than it should be. Of course, the Usos never have a bad match. The talking point of the match, obviously, was at the end of the match, Shane McMahon beat the hell out of the Miz. Actually made him seem like a credible
He
wrestler.
finally turned heel. He
And-
finally did.
And
I mean,
you know what?
was
He
shocking.
didn't choke up Mrs. Dad. He yoked him up.
Oh, yeah, he
Like
got-
that was a yoke up. That
He
wasn't a
dared
choke
him.
up. That was a yoke up. It was
Yeah,
like,
he got-
Wait, but you know what? Before we actually pass, just get to that part, let's talk about the spot where Miz and one of the Usos, because I can't tell them apart, were basically on the top
I think it
on
was
top
Jay.
rope. And okay, Jay, we'll
One
go
of
with that.
those.
All right, whatever.
go with that.
I'll allow it. So they were both on the top rope, and they basically collided midair. That was an amazing
That was
spot.
sick.
That set this whole room on fire.
That was Shane and Jay.
Shane
we
and
go.
Jay. All right.
It was an amazing spot.
I'll go with that.
It was something I can honestly say I've never seen before, and that doesn't happen too often in wrestling nowadays.
Very true.
Patrick,
Very
what do you
true.
think about that spot?
I was shocked. That match was mind blowing.
Patrick is doing his best Renee Young impression right
It was
here.
mind-blowing.
But speaking of Patrick, if I can actually bring another guest out, can I bring another guest out? Because I want to bring a guest out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Chastity is acting a little
Yes.
shy over here.
Chastity,
Come on, Chastity.
make your way through.
Chastity.
Come on.
Chastity.
Come on, girl.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, new to our show is Chastity here. Chastity and Patrick, that's it. That's all I'll say. But Chastity, why don't you talk about what you thought of Fastlane real quick?
I thought Fastlane was good. The best part was when Roman and the Shield did that power slam.
Keep on going, girl.
That was the
on
best
going.
part of the pay-per-view.
Yes. Yes.
I was very happy that Sasha Banks got beat up.
Yes,
That
girl.
was another good part. That was well deserved.
Before we excuse you off of this podcast,
Take her out the podcast.
let me
now,
ask you,
Chris.
what was so good about
Chris.
Sasha Banks getting beat up?
Take her out the podcast.
Oh, just so I can jump in Patrick the Full Nelson's face. And
And why did we have to do that to Patrick the Full Nelson? How is his obsession with Sasha Banks?
She got the giggles. It's like Patrick
Patrick-
sitting next to her. That's amazing. Go ahead.
Patrick is very obsessed with Sasha Banks.
How does
Very
that make you
obsessed.
feel?
Girl, you don't even want to know.
Ooh.
Real Housewives in New York are going on here. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, Chastity. We
No
appreciate
problem.
that.
Yes.
Thank you. We have another person who wants to come on. You want to come on? Anybody want to come on?
Come on down.
I'll come up with them.
Straight out of wrestling.
Straight out of
I like your
wrestling.
t-shirt.
Straight out of
dope shirt.
wrestling.
Nice
Go
t-shirt.
ahead, introduce yourself to the Ham and
My
Acres.
name is Swervin' Irvin, coming from
Swervin'
BCW. 3 the Hard Way anniversary show on the 22nd of this month. You
Where?
better come.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
It's in Queens. We going.
It's a new place.
BCW anniversary.
place.
The Hard Way. Live pro wrestling.
It's in Woodside.
Faith Jackson's
It's
gonna
not
be
the
there,
Bronx
too.
this time. I'll go.
No,
It's
we're
not a
going
Bronx?
back into Queens.
Yes.
We're back in Queens again.
We're gonna be safe in
Because it's
Queens.
better in Queens than anywhere
What?
else.
Tickets
Best
available
bowl
at
ever right
Eventbrite.
now.
What?
Tickets available at Eventbrite or calling 346-446-5142. I can tell you a lot of good things about BCW. He actually goes to all their shows. Definitely want to go. It's an entertaining show.
Shout out to
Big
Faith
Faye
Jackson.
fan. Big Faye fan.
The ultimate
Faith
fan.
Jackson. Yep.
Yes,
Big
and
Faith
she's
Jackson.
our
fan.
women's champion.
Nice.
Out first.
Look at that. Coming up in the world. All
Yes,
right.
she is.
What do you think about the pay-per-view, though?
I liked it. I didn't come into the beginning of it because I was promoting flyers.
That's what you gotta do.
But I loved the rest of the show. It was awesome. I liked it.
Great.
You know, even though the last time for the Shield, maybe or not.
It was in October.
You
No,
know?
it was not. It was tonight.
It was in October.
It was tonight, March 10th,
It
2019.
was October after
was
Roman
tonight.
announced he had
It was
leukemia.
tonight.
Stephane Dean came out, had a little tear in his eye.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
That's the last time I saw the Shield. But thank you so much. We will be there for BCW.
Horrible.
I will
Appreciate
see
that.
you there then.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna be there. It's in Queens.
Nice.
It's not Bronx. I ain't getting shot. It's all good.
Next match we're going to talk about is Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose facing Asuka for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Asuka won. Let's move on.
Our girl won.
Can I have 1 minute, please?
Oh, why?
Oh, because we're just celebrating tonight, right?
Coming from the hospital.
Coming from the hospital, exactly. Excuse me, guys. Today's a pretty special day for you, Chris, huh? It's a very special day.
came from
You have a
Olympus.
special person here, don't you? Chris,
Yeah.
Yes,
don't
you
you?
do.
Could you call her out, please?
Avita?
Sir?
Okay.
Where's Avita?
Avita.
Where
if you
is
mind-
she?
girl.
Where is she?
Avita.
Hold on, where is
Come be with
is
your
she?
man.
Where is she? Hey, darling. Here you go. Hold that. All right, guys. So since we're celebrating, Chris made a really big statement on one of our podcasts, and he mentioned how we're his family. So this is from our family to you guys. Happy 4-year anniversary, guys. We love you.
Thank
Yes.
Thank you.
You guys.
Yes.
Do not.
You know,
Y'all just full of surprises.
that I did not expect this
Right.
from the bottom of my heart as somebody who's trying to lose weight. Thank you. Thank you so much for adding this calorie. But no, I appreciate that. You know, baby and I was actually going to bring her on, but since he's here right now. God damn it. Okay. All right, so anyway, come here. Yeah.
Aww.
All right.
Y'all so cute. Oh my God.
So, according to my notes here, the next match was The Bar versus Kofi Kingston for some reason in a handicap match. Hashtag fuck you Vince. So
Yes. Yes. We are starting the hashtag. Fuck you, Vince. We're starting the hashtag.
fuck you Vince. So let me set up the premise here. Vince McMahon actually asked Kofi Kingston to come to talk about the WWE Championship match. He made it look like it was going to be a triple threat match for the WWE title, and Kofi was going to be inserted into the match. Kofi came out here. I had somebody who's very naive told me that this match is about to happen right now. I kindly informed him that it was not. The Bar comes out, beats the hell out of Kofi Kingston. Fuck you, Vince. They beat up the New Day
They beat
because
up the New Day, too.
Nakamura and Rusev came out.
Nakamura destroyed. They destroyed the New Day.
They destroyed the New Day,
Destroyed them.
which keeps them out from the triple threat WWE Championship match later. So,
I
That was
thought
horrible.
babe, what you think about that match?
It was some shit.
It was some shit.
Vince screwed Kofi over again, and I didn't like it. He tried it.
They tried it.
Hashtag fuck
tried
you,
it.
Vince.
They tried it. Thank you
Yes.
so much for that. You have said more words than Patrick has this entire show. So thank you very much. Thank you so
Y'all
much.
ain't let him get a chance to speak.
All right,
You gonna
Patrick.
ask him
Yeah,
how
Pat,
he
what do you think
feel?
about the match?
Patrick, you're right. So I'm gonna let you lead this this next match. No. I'm gonna let you skip over to this match. Talk about this match right
which
here.
match?
That's awesome.
This
Right
one?
down here.
We'll talk about your favorite match
Go
all
ahead.
night.
And when you
Buses.
do it, I don't want you to look at the camera. I want you to look over your girlfriend. I
Yes.
want you to go ahead. I want you to talk about this match.
This next match with the Boss and her connection. It was Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tamina. What did you guys? That match was really good. Shout out to the Boss and her connection for picking up a W.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Match
Chad.
is
What do you
very
think
sloppy
about
and
that?
full of botches.
It really was. Tamina is
it was.
dead.
Yeah,
Tamina
you're
died. She sweated off her whole makeup. This girl was just all over the place. I don't know. Tamina gotta go. Girl, it's time to go home. Naya, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Because, I don't know. And then straight right after, Tamina wanted to start shit with Beth Phoenix. At all people? And she tried it. And unfortunately, Beth got her ass beat. And who comes running down? Her bestie, Natalia, who got her ass beat too. So I don't know what was that about. Maybe it's a setup for WrestleMania. But then again, I don't know. Beth got to stop because she can't be injured because her man is not employed. We all know who her man is. Got that neck surgery thing. It's not working. So Beth, stay behind. We don't need you
Well,
injured.
we all
do
know
not
who
need you
Natalia's
losing
man
your
is too, who's also having neck injuries.
Sleep, yeah, but yeah, well.
Maybe at WrestleMania,
The
maybe
neck
a
and neck
potato.
connection.
Maybe at WrestleMania, it may be a potato
It may be a
four-way.
build up for WrestleMania.
It may be a potato tag four-way at Mania.
It's a double team neck breaker.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. Oh, also, if you get a chance, follow her on Instagram at.
Ravishing.v_.
That's right. Thank you, babe, for coming on. We appreciate that. Happy anniversary.
Yes.
It's probably the most romantic I'll ever be. All right.
And look who we got back. Look who we got back.
Tell the Hammond-Agers who you are.
Chanel.
We got
Chanel.
Chanel back in the house.
Chanel. Oh!
Yes,
Chanel!
Chanel.
Welcome aboard. We got a match for you to talk about. We're going to talk about the Raw Tag Team title match. And I want you to tell me as much about this match as possible because I was asleep. But Bobby Roode and Chad Gable versus Ricochet and Aleister Black and some other tag team. I can't remember their names right now.
Hashtag fuck the revival.
Oh, the Revival. Yes, they were in this.
Yep.
It actually wasn't a bad match. when I was-
FTR.
It was a good match.
It was a good
I
match?
enjoyed it.
Are you a fan of the Revival?
You don't like the revival?
Oh, they good.
They're good? What about Aleister Black and Ricochet?
That's Daddy 1 and 2.
I got
They
one
were
clap.
great.
I got one clap. Is it for Black or Ricochet?
I want some blocks and Ricochet killed the match tonight. They was the match.
They really did their thing tonight because, ever since they've been joining the main
Yeah.
roster, we all knew they weren't going to win because they are the Dusty Rhodes Classic. That's what
They
They are
are.
in the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
So they
yes.
are in that, so we already
Yep.
knew that we're going to do it. Revival ain't going to lose it because they're just going to go back to Vince and start crying that they want to get out of their contract
Yep.
again.
And plus,
So,
the Revival, they just
Yep.
won the tag titles
yeah, like Chad Gable
like
and
a
Bobby
month
Roode.
ago.
Y'all had
It'll be
y'all
too
time.
soon
Y'all
for
good.
them to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
What's the point?
yeah. So, overall, it was a really good match. I
It was a
enjoyed
good
it.
match, but it
Pretty
still
good.
put me to sleep. It still put me to sleep. The Revival are boring to me. They have very good matches, but they're boring as hell. They don't
haven't
have
really
any
done They haven't
charisma.
really done anything special.
But they're good.
to be
They put
honest.
every time they're in the ring, I usually have a good time watching them if I'm awake. So shout out to the Revival or fuck the Revival. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hashtag
Chanel.
FDR.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I saw you on last month, didn't I? Yeah, but I wasn't here. So hop on over here, buddy.
Yup.
Come over here and talk about what the executive consultant, Brooklyn Wolf of Makeup, and the Ultimate Fan over there. And I want you to talk about the United States, the match of the night, to my
Yes,
opinion.
that was the match of the
United
night.
States Championship match.
All right, well, first off, let me introduce myself.
Once again.
Once again, it's Stan the Man, the NXT champion, I might add. All right, so what's good, y'all?
What's up?
Missed your face. I've seen you in person. Well, I've seen you in person, but I missed you. And I didn't see you today. I mean, last month, but I'll say hello, sexy.
Okay.
Anyway.
His girlfriend is right there. God.
She must nothing. She must
Anyway. Alright.
I'll tell you later.
Alright, so the US title match was actually one of the best of the night.
Yes.
Not top two, I'll say. I'll say top two. Samoa Joe did his thing. He was a beast. Especially that suicide dive. Holy shit.
So good.
Hell yeah.
So good.
You know Andrade's gonna he's doing his thing. He's amazing. Rey Mysterio, of course. R-Truth, comedy gold, but was gonna win anyway, so.
Let's talk about the fact that R-Truth is 47 years old and still can out wrestle mostly everybody.
Hell
in 20
yeah,
years.
man.
R-Truth looks amazing.
Give it up.
Yes.
R-Truth talks about
So good.
R-Truth been talking about his childhood heroes, John Cena. Everybody keeps throwing these little memes. Hey, he's 47, he's 41. Yet he looks younger than John Cena.
Right.
So what in the world are you talking about? So shout
Talk
out to
about it.
R-Truth. And Rey Mysterio, who's like 43, 44 his own self and still moves like crazy.
yeah.
That man was hurt.
Good.
That man did more Hurricane Runners than Randy
There was
Orton
at
or
one
RKO.
point where we thought that he may win the belt. It was like,
Right?
damn.
Yeah, for a while I thought Rey
For a
Mysterio
little
might
bit.
win that championship.
Right?
But good job to Samoa Joe. I'm pretty
Hell yeah.
sure he's going to fight John Cena at WrestleMania for U.S. title, which is a dream match of sorts. So
Whip his ass, Samoa Joe.
Yes.
definitely. So thank you very much
Shout
for
out to
joining
Joe.
us, man.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Joe deserve it.
Thank you.
The long overdue.
see, I hope
Even
the
though
money
that title was type
I
of
hope-
relevant, you got to start somewhere.
I hope Joe keep the title for a long time, for a lengthy long time.
I definitely hope he
And
keeps
I
it for
hope
at
he
least a
brings the
couple months.
United
He's-
States title back to life.
He's main event worthy. He's
Alex,
main event worthy. His
I've been
promo-
wanting to meet this next guest since the last podcast, right before I got the phone hung up on me, which I'll talk about. This guy is truly iconic. Go ahead,
Yes,
tell the
he
Ham
is.
Eggers.
I don't know what she said, but I'm pretty sure she said the best tag team ever.
I definitely see. I see the Iconics winning the tag team titles next. What'd you think
For a
about
Baron
that?
Corbin fan, I like you.
Baron Corbin? Yep. Baron Corbin's the man, but we'll talk about that
No.
tomorrow night on Raw. Because he wasn't on tonight. But go ahead and tell the Ham and Eggers what you think about the. We're back at the women's tag team title match. So the WWE Championship match: Mustafa Ali versus Kevin Owens versus the new Planet's champion Daniel Bryan.
I gotta talk about that.
That's the match you gotta talk about. That's the
Why
next
can't I
match on the
talk about
card.
the Iconics?
Because they weren't on tonight.
Mr. I Smoke with Trees.
That's Captain Planet.
All right.
Bobby Seth Rollins versus Family Guy
All right.
versus Smoking Trees and Captain. What the freak were you talking about right here, bud?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Speak up a bit when you talk about the match. What do you think about that match?
It was
Did
great.
you like the match? I thought it was the second best match of the night.
It was a great match. Should have been the main event.
Think it was the top?
It was great. I was into it.
Speak up.
I was into it. You hear me now?
Speak up.
I was into the match. It was kind of underrated because Kofi was out. Whatever.
Yeah,
Let
unfortunately.
me ask you a question. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Besides the Iconics.
No. Even if it's Iconics, who's your favorite wrestler? Yeah, I caught it. Right. Duh. Okay, so I've been smoking some of WWE Championship belt. But anyway, look. So
that good shit?
if Iconics were in front of you right now, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, what would you tell them right now?
First of all, I would mark out, and second, I would.
What's the mark out to you? How do you mark out? Because I'm not seeing it right now. I'm seeing mark. Did you see the podcast between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dean Ambrose? Right? Did you ever see that?
What?
Did you see that? The
Such a good
podcast between
episode, by
Stone
the
Cold
way.
and Dean Ambrose.
Huh?
You know Stone Cold, right?
Yeah.
They were saying it, right?
What?
Where's
What?
Olympus Carter? Where's Olympus Carter?
What?
What was he drinking?
What?
Tequila.
What?
Don Julio.
What?
I forgot.
Hennessy. Rum. Beer.
What?
That's what you drink. I'll allow it. That's what I want to see from you. WWE Championship match. Talk about it. Let me know. Did you like this match?
I loved the match.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you
Okay.
like
I was
about it?
into
What did you like about
What
it?
was your
Tell
what
us.
was your
It's
highlight?
tense.
Tell her, Ham and Acres.
It was intense, and I was listening to Iconics wearing it.
There we go. Thank you so much, and thank you for being on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Patrick, what did you think about that match?
That
Mustafa
match is
Ali
really
versus
good.
KO
We're
versus
now
VP.
going to get down to the Becky Lynch versus. Has anybody seen that guy, the one that was drinking the tequila, the Don Julio, the Patron? I'm looking for him. Somebody
We do
find
not
me
need
Olympus
him.
Carter.
We do not
Come
need
on
him.
in.
No.
Come on in.
No.
Becky Lynch. I want to see Olympus
do not-
Carter.
no.
Becky Lynch
No.
versus Charlotte. DQ. My opinion, worst match tonight. How you doing, executive consultant?
How are you?
You are.
Robert, my name is Robert. Instagram name is Her Dominican Savage.
Woo. There you go.
He has a moniker.
Robert, how you doing,
Came with
Robert?
a moniker.
The Becky Lynch match, I believe, was quite perfect. I liked when Ronda Rousey came out towards the end of the match and basically asked for the triple threat.
Oh, shoot. I ain't even read no comments.
And she basically just wanted that triple threat, that extra challenge. Because, come on, UFC, she's the badass of wrestling right now. Who wouldn't want to fight her right now?
Ronda Rousey?
Yes.
No one wants to fight Ronda Rousey.
Becky went to fight her.
I don't understand why.
Becky
No,
was
she's
Becky
the
will fight
badass of the women's division right now. She's the Brock Lesnar of UFC right now.
That's what they're both her to
Becky
be.
gonna win. Becky gonna
You
win.
think Becky's gonna win at WrestleMania?
Of course, I don't think so. I know so. It's a spoiler from me.
Becky's going to win
Lynch
because
at
Charlotte's in the
WrestleMania
match. That's
35.
why she's going to win.
I do agree. Becky Lynch is the underdog because she's injured.
She's the underdog going into
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
But I ironically I do like and love Becky Lynch because she's the
Wait,
man.
Olympus Carter is coming.
She's that woman.
She's a woman.
Come on, guys.
You know what? I wasn't really crazy about this match because we already know that Becky was gonna win. We need her at WrestleMania.
We do.
So whether she's
We do.
disabled or not, and I did call it that Ronda had to come in because her ultimate heel right now, I'm loving it. So this was just a build up, and we will see at WrestleMania how the match is. We may know that who's gonna win, but I want to see how the match is gonna be if it's gonna be a WrestleMania match, not just a typical Raw SmackDown match.
But I want to add something to it.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
didn't like the way how that match was short. It was kind of boring to me. A little bit boring.
was
'cause you know
boring.
what? It was boring. I'm not going to lie. It was boring. Because I expected more. I thought Becky was actually going to pick up the pinfall.
I mean, she's mad
I
disabled.
thought she was going to pin Charlotte, but it was boring.
It was gonna
Nothing
be
exciting. Nothing exciting to me about that match.
because we already know what we already
Yeah,
know
we
what's
already
gonna
know what's
happen.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was just another filler of what we know is gonna happen.
Yes, I do
And
agree.
you already said that was the worst match of the
It was
night.
definitely the worst match of the night. You
You
already
gotta
knew who was
agree.
going to win the match. Only thing did was Charlotte was a whole bunch of Charlotte running around beating up Becky Lynch's leg. Becky, ooh, I'm hurt. Okay, stupid. Glad Ronda Rousey came out, ended the match, did what it had to do. Great. Sorry you had to review that match, man. I
all
really
good.
do apologize about that. But thanks for joining us, man. Go ahead, say what you got to say. You want to say
S.
something?
Thank you guys for having me and have a good one.
All right, and I'm going to actually bring one more special guest when we talk about the main event and the main event of the person I want to see up here. And that person doesn't even know that's who I'm probably going to call next. But right now, we're bringing back a very hopefully sober Olympus Carter. Olympus, have a seat right next to me. One person's a fan of you. Congratulations. You have more fans.
That is
than
more
Titus
fans
O'Neil.
than April and Patrick combined. That is. Excuse me. Wait. I'm talking. That is more fans than April and Patrick combined.
Oh my God, why are you
So,
here?
Wait. Why are you touching me?
Because that's Vinnie Mac and you're not having the logo on. What are you
okay.
talking
I have
about?
it. I have it. Wait. Shh. You're too loud. You're talking so much. Okay.
You just told me I talk too much.
Ask a question, Patrick. Patrick, ask a question.
What did you think about this? What did you think about this last match?
What was the
What
last match, Patrick?
It was the Shield.
Patrick, what was the last match?
Olympus.
It was the Shield versus Olympus.
talking.
Relax, Olympus. It was the Shield versus.
Excuse me?
Relax, Olympus.
Excuse
relax,
me? You must
relax.
be tough stuff because your girl is in the crowd. I'll beat you up like I beat the other guy up. No problem.
Uh-oh.
This guy.
Can we
She looked like
get
she
to
was
some
about to
wrestling
jump
right
you.
now?
She looked like
We
she's
need
about
to
to
get
jump
to
you
some
like the
wrestling
Shield
right now.
jumped.
Yeah, can we get this guy out of here now? Get Olympus
No,
out of
come
here.
on, let's talk. Like,
Wait,
Shield
wait.
versus who?
It was the
I'm
Shield
sorry. I'm
versus-
sorry. Wait. Ask the question again.
Don't talk about that match yet.
It was the Shield
We are
versus.
talking about that
We are talking about it.
Don't talk about that
We
match
are
yet.
talking about it.
No, really. Don't
We
talk
are
about that
talking
match.
about
That's
it.
somebody I want to bring out for that match. So
are
I just
talking
want to hear
about
your opinion on the whole pay-per-view. Anytime you're ready.
I started drinking at
Did
the
you?
beginning of the pay-per-view.
Did you? Somebody
Then-
mentioned Donald Trump earlier. I don't think he'll like you.
Donald Trump doesn't like anybody. He called.
allow it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you even mentioned Donald Trump. You're doing a bad job. Anybody else?
Okay.
Bro, you're not gonna look
I'm
any.
sorry.
You're
Were you
not gonna
talking?
look. Wait,
I'm
you're
so
not
sorry.
gonna
Were
look
you
any
talking?
better.
I don't know
if
what's
you
worse.
apply more.
I don't
you
know
have
what's
too
worse.
much on.
I don't know what's worse. You applying makeup, you talking, period.
It's
Or
him.
the
It's
fact
him.
that they clap
Wait,
these out
can
doing
I
a
ask
bad
a question?
job.
Anybody, can I ask a
ladies,
question?
No, your
Wait,
question
did
is,
he not-
your
wait,
question is,
did he
how
not
fast can
want me
security
on-
come and
Wait.
take your ass off the show?
Security?
Bye-bye.
Security?
Bye-bye.
Wait.
Security, you're gone. Go ahead.
security, man.
Hello.
Oh, you're rehired.
Wait.
You're rehired. I plugged BCW. Get him out of here.
Wait. 1 minute.
Security.
Wait.
Hold on.
You have 3 seconds.
Baron Corbin sucks.
Yeah! Woo!
You know what?
Yeah! I like you now, Olympus.
You know what?
That was the worst guest of all time.
You're right.
You know what? Honestly, I'll allow it.
Hey, I still don't like him.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
As Roman says, believe that.
Go ahead.
looks like a bum in a suit. How do you do that?
Wow. Oh, the shirts. They can find them on ProWrestlingTees.com/YEPILW, and they range from $20 and under. So go check it out.
Nice plug. I can't believe you allowed that jerk to come on the show and
But you know what?
chastise April, even though she was putting on makeup in the middle of the
I
show.
can't help it.
Listen, there was just too much disruptions, and I needed a touch up because
But
he
we-
shouldn't have been here in the first place.
But listen, here's the thing. He bought a shirt.
That's cool.
He did buy a shirt.
Yeah, so you know, hey,
I ain't getting profit off that, so I don't care. So, next.
I pay you in food.
You right.
Yeah, all right.
I only take it for that, but he's not allowed to hear
All right, I'm going to bring on this last guest, Sonny,
Okay.
for this main event segment that y'all wanted me to talk about. So, can I bring the woman who holds the NXT Men's Championship on? Because I saw her on last time, and I want her on this time.
And she's
was
been a
Sasha Banks, but now
long-standing
she's
member of
Becky
the
Lynch
If I Like
tonight.
Wrestling discussion group.
She
got
needs to
Becky
be,
Lynch
she needs to
tonight
name
in the
change it or
house.
something. And she's wearing the Becky Lynch shirt.
We got Becky Lynch
She wearing the
tonight.
man shirt. She wearing the man shirt.
I'm not taking a title down.
All right, so here we go.
We got Becky Lynch in the house tonight.
And introduce yourself, please.
Orange hair, though.
Becky,
name?
Becky,
Christy.
No, but introduce yourself.
Right now I'm Becky Lynch.
All right, so
Got
Becky Lynch,
in the house.
say hello, and this is Unpopular Review. Welcome.
How you
Okay, by the
doing?
way, April Rodriguez, I sent you a friend request and you didn't accept yet.
Oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. I got you, girl. I got you.
I'm not throwing shade, but Sasha.
I got you. Okay.
She
You gotta
said
send it to
Sasha.
this one because he's a
She said
Sasha. one.
Sasha.
Yeah, he likes Sasha.
Yeah,
Yes,
a little too much.
A little too much, I think. All right, so the last match
Wait,
of the
but hold
night
up.
was the Hound of Justice
Nasty.
versus Bathroom.
Bathroom break. Yes.
The Hounds of Justice to Shield versus Baron Corbin, the Constable Baron Corbin, the Almighty Bobby Lashley, and the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre. What were your
AKA
thoughts
Bathroom
and
Break.
opinions on this match?
I'm sorry, what?
What were your thoughts and
last
opinions on
match.
the match?
I missed it.
You missed it.
I did. My mom was actually fell asleep twice. The alarm went off, and I almost missed my train coming here.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But one good thing you said is you didn't make it here, so that's a very good thing. You didn't miss
But I
anything
made
with
it
that
here.
match.
You
The
missed a
match
lot.
did not exist, trust me.
The match did exist.
I miss Shane turning heel. That's what
Actually,
I
that
missed.
just happened because it's a replay.
I know.
That just happened. But luckily, if you have the WWE Network for $9.99 a month, you can watch it again. Replay. It was one of the best. I plug everything today. I plug WWE Network. Yep, I like wrestling.
We got
Unpopular
$12
opinions.
tees tonight.
Plug, yep, I like wrestling.
Yeah, our Instagram, UPR, yep, ILW, on Twitter and Instagram. I plug your makeup page. I said BCW already. What am I missing? Is the King of Smoke here? Never.
Where is the King of Smoke?
I thought you were gone. You would have been brought up too.
Oh, please don't bring him up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't bring him up, please.
Ooh.
So, Pat, what you think?
That match was really good. I really enjoyed it from the beginning. Well, the main event was okay.
Give us some pointers.
You thought it was okay or was it good?
Pointers.
It was great. Cause shout out to Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, Chassis likes it better than me. Chassis likes it better than me, so
Well, you like Sasha Banks better than her, so.
no.
I
Chassis.
want Sasha to turn heel. That would be great.
Sasha will turn heel very
will
soon.
definitely turn
And then
heel
West,
really
That's not girl.
I believe Sasha's
Not
going to
girl,
turn
Sasha.
heel after they drop the titles to the Iconics.
Maybe at SummerSlam
That's
she's
what
gonna turn heel.
No.
They're going to lose to the
Anybody-
Iconics.
Then the Iconics. They suck. They're bitches. Sorry.
Oh, what was that again?
They suck and they're bitches.
Ooh. You heard it here first, live.
Ooh, you heard
Yep,
that?
I like wrestling.
Yep.
Woo! All right.
They suck.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate that.
April, I got you, girl.
I got you.
By the way, I did my own makeup too.
Loving it. Love it.
Girl power.
Yes. Me too.
Okay. So,
Sonny, what did you think of this pay-per-view?
what I thought of this pay-per-view was, I give it like a C+.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. It wasn't that crazy. I feel like there were certain things that, like the whole. I have a philosophy when it comes to wrestling. You have to antagonize your fans just as much as you entertain your fans. It's a give and take. It's a pull and push, and I feel like this pay-per-view was a lot of antagonizing the fans in order to entertain them at WrestleMania.
Okay.
So.
That's fair.
You know, the whole Kofi thing, the whole Shane thing, even though it was a thing where it was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
We weren't sure who was going to turn heel.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were all expecting The Miz to beat Shane down and possibly even yoke up his own dad. I mean, we kind of expected that. And the one takeaway that we have to realize with this pay-per-view is that the entire McMahon family has gone full heel.
Yeah.
With the possible exception, because they haven't really gone full heel yet, of Triple H and Stephanie. But, you know, it's kind of expected to come, you know, to happen. So,
You made this happen on WrestleMania when you had that fight with Batista.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's playing babyface in that match.
That's true.
So that's why it's kind of like, yeah.
Or maybe they'll have that match and then he'll pull something right after.
The thing that I never liked about the McMahons playing full heel, with the exception of Stone Cold in the mix, is you don't have someone that could definitely overrule them. This is where, you know, the whole Jack Tunney was a pivotal, important figure. I mean, if they were to bring someone who's like the representative of the stockholders to come in and be that person that could always keep them in check so they can never go too over the line, and maybe that would be the one to give Kofi, you know, the opportunity. You know, it's different ways to play it, but it's just, I feel like we're kind of going in a way where every story needs to have a beginning and an end, and it's just the middle is what gets you there. And it's almost like they're painting themselves into a corner and we don't know where they're going to go. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think they're following the Daniel Bryan storyline from WrestleMania 30. It's almost the exact same thing. They're purposely trying to hold Kofi down in order to make you all upset to the point where y'all keep chanting what y'all are doing, and then Kofi's going to get supplanted into that match. And the way they keep doing it, they're doing it so well. Actually, it's going to become a little bit more anticipated than Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Ronda.
Yeah.
So how's Kofi gonna be added to the match then?
Kofi's just going to, you know, he's going to
just
win
gonna
some
be-
like gauntlet match or something, and then he's going to get the title.
Probably gonna be
Vince
that-
wants-
but
it's
if
probably
he wins-
put
that SmackDown
everybody in a
before
match against Kofi Kingston.
Okay,
Somebody-
but if he wins, here's the problem. They can still overrule that win.
Yeah, they can, but you know,
But
they never do.
but there's nobody to check them. That's the
There's
problem.
nobody to check them because everybody's a heel now.
So it's if you don't have an authority to check them, then that's where the the conundrum comes with the storytelling.
That's true.
You know.
But we don't know what
We'll see Linda come back.
Yeah. Oh well, if Linda comes back, I mean,
Linda ain't coming back.
Yeah, I doubt that's happening.
She is home chilling.
Yeah.
She ain't home
Go-
chilling. Sonny,
she come
if I
back
can
to me
ask you a
anytime.
question real quick.
Ain't she running for
When
like
Olympus
the mayor or
Carter
something
came
like
out,
that?
he brought this drink, and if he does not come get this drink in front of me, I'm like tempted to drink it.
I think you should drink it.
Okay, well I'm a little nervous.
No.
What is
Don't,
it?
No, don't worry about it. It's a you know what? It's the Sofrito special. Go ahead, drink it.
Oh, so it's Hennessy. Okay.
Yeah, go
All
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh. Someone likes
Oh,
the
wow.
Sofrito special.
Somebody's drinking the Sofrito special.
Oh.
Like nothing. You know what?
After that main event, I had to.
Oh wow.
Also, you admit that there was a main event that was not Charlotte versus Becky.
Thanks to the Sofrito special, I don't remember that.
Such a hater. Such a hater.
What do you think about Elias like performing?
Wait, hold on. Come here. Ask that question over here.
Yeah.
So, Charmaine, we're gonna bring you back on. Ask that question. Here you go.
What do you think about Elias performing, and then all of a sudden Randy Orton came out of nowhere, RKO?
Oh, that was great. I really want to talk about that spot.
Good. Yo, that is one match I'm looking forward to. AJ
That was
versus
also
Randy.
one of the spots of the night.
Yes.
And that is my most anticipated match at WrestleMania.
That's
Randy
right.
Orton versus
That
AJ is
one.
going to steal the show.
Yes.
That is definitely gonna steal the show, but her bringing up Elias is a very big thing because you guys all know that I was walking with Elias for a while.
I was running with the Lions. I was skipping with him. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wouldn't even give Elias my Metro card right now.
Nope. We will not swipe him.
Yo. Boom.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. The reason why Elias got buried when they brought Jeff Jarrett out and they did that whole angle. And now I have no interest in rooting for him because he was a face, and all of a sudden they turned him heel for no reason. And now he's doing something he was doing before.
And they're not pushing him.
And
at all.
he's not being
He's
pushed.
just there.
It's-
But when
Not a good
Elias
face.
was a face, he was born as a face.
No, he was
He was
actually
entertaining
born
when he
as
was a
oh, he
face.
was
With
born.
the whole thing with him and Bobby Lashley and him chasing Leo Rush saying that he's a child and stuff, that was entertaining for
Yeah,
us.
he had a good
And then
mind.
Jeff Jarrett came out of nowhere.
But when he's a heel, every single week he delivers.
Yeah.
When he was a face, it was touch and
It
go.
was boring. It was
But I
still
want
as
to
a
see,
face.
just like I want to see Stone Cold and Becky Lynch have an interaction, I want to see Elias come out with a concert and The Rock comes out. That will be a great WrestleMania.
You know
moment.
what?
Much better than 34.
You know what? That would be amazing. But you know what? I actually want to know what the wild card knows. What the wild
wild
card
card?
thinks about this whole
Bring on
Elias
the
thing,
wild card.
as well as on some of the other things. So
Elias is
please,
about to
Stephane
heal.
Duviella, please join us for the
I
first
think Elias
time.
is about to
As long as
heal.
you keep your friend out of here, we're good. Yes.
I see you got your shirt back.
I have one thing to say to Olympus Carter, and I'm going to look down the camera and I'm going to say this to you. The next time you touch me, I'm going to kill you. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Sir?
You know, if he ends up missing, that the police can easily just look at
That's
this?
wonderful.
Okay.
That's
All
wonderful.
right. I just
Keep
want to say
going.
your evidence
You don't
against
belong
you.
Trust me, I don't care if he says
You heard that? You heard that, Olympus Carter?
Are you bringing the smoke?
I am.
Are you bringing the smoke?
Probably am.
There's only one person brings the smoke.
Is he here?
He's here.
Where's
only
he
one
at?
person
Where's
brings
he
the
at?
smoke.
Sir,
He brings
sir,
all the
is he
smoke.
bringing the
Come over
smoke?
here. Come over here, Jerry.
Sir?
What's up?
He brought the smoke, so I had you have you bring the smoke real quick. Stephane, stay right there. Stay right there. Tell us real quick what you think about the pay-per-view.
I thought it was pretty good. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Thank you. That's what I gave it.
Okay.
B plus. B plus.
B.
Only downside was Charlotte and Becky. That's my opinion on that.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the ending of that.
I give it a B minus, B, C
There
plus,
should have been a more definitive, clean finish, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it
B
was-
minus.
I mean, even though it's for a match that we knew who was gonna win, at least give us some kind of entertainment out of it. Because we all knew that Ronda was gonna come out and it was gonna make it the triple threat. But just give us something. She was just.
I
there,
felt Becky
so.
should have won clean and had more momentum going into WrestleMania. Like a
Miguel
nice,
said so.
dominant, clean win. It wouldn't have hurt Charlotte as much as people may have thought, but
Charlotte's
That's
been
my
losing
take
like
on it.
every month for the last 6-7 months anyway.
right. But she has the name and the prestige,
Exactly.
and the notoriety behind her. So, one more loss wouldn't have really hurt her, in my
She'll
opinion.
be all right. She's good. She had the
Got
belt
you.
too many
She's
times. She all right.
She's like a 7-time women's champion.
She is 7-time women's
Isn't
champion.
she
Not
8?
including
Huh?
NXT.
She's not 8. I thought
No.
she's 8.
7
And
times.
she's dating Andrade.
Yeah, she is.
But Jerry, you can watch him on Facebook Live every Thursday at
9 p.m.
9 p.m. when
9
he
p.m.
brings you all the smoke.
Thanks for the plug, guys.
No problem, man.
Appreciate
I
it.
was on one episode. It's a phenomenal show. Definitely want to watch
I'm
it.
looking for more guests in the future, so anybody wants to be a guest, let me know.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Jerry.
Jerry.
Thank
Wild
you.
card, where'd he go? Wild card coming back?
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, Stephane, get over here.
I finally got on tonight steadily.
That's what happens when you hang up the phone.
Chris, don't start this again, man. Please, just
saying.
don't start this again. We're cool. We can't. We're good. Let's go.
No.
We're good. We're good. Let's go. Come on, man. I want some questions. I have been dealing with so much tonight.
I have
Can
a
ask some
question for you.
Yes, sir.
What was your ups and downs?
What was
Yeah,
my ups and downs?
Yeah. 2 ups and 2 downs.
2 ups and 2 downs.
Yeah.
Up, down.
One up.
One up.
Probably had to be the look on your face when Sasha Banks got her ass whooped. That is number
You
one
can
up
catch
of the
that
night.
clip on our
my
Instagram.
second up was Chris at the end of the Shield versus
Favorite moment of the
McIntyre, Corbin, and Lashley.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have for
Looking-
tonight.
That was the best moment of the
Yes,
night.
exactly. That's my 2 ups. 2 downs, definitely Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. They have done better. It was a forgettable match. It's one of their least greatest matches, and I don't even understand why they had the finish booked as that. I feel like those 2 women could do so much more, and it was an upsetting and disappointing finish. So
I agree.
that is one. And then the second down, probably would have to be Lacey Evans coming down for like 2 seconds after I mentioned Elias.
That happened.
It did, yes.
That happened.
So
I forgot that
Elias
happened.
came out 3 consecutive times. 3 times. He earned his paycheck. Lacey Evans, his 3rd time, came out to interrupt him, and that set up for RKO out of nowhere into phenomenal forearm out of nowhere. Probably my favorite spot of the night because AJ Styles wasn't even on the card, nor was Randy Orton. So it was a good way to incorporate superstars that are popular, that we love, on a pay-per-view that they're not even on the card.
And get them paid.
And get them paid
How
too.
did you feel about Rowan finally getting a bonus tonight? He
Rowan.
actually did something tonight.
I had this discussion with Chris very early, and I thought that Kofi was actually going to be in the match. It turned out that I was wrong, but in my being wrong, I was still right because I voted right after for Mustafa Ali to join. And it was good seeing Rowan get some work in. He's been back for a while. And I'm a big Luke Harper guy, so if Luke Harper comes back, I look forward to that. But it's all a means to an end at this point.
Luke Harper came back on the live event show the other day.
Also, he
But I
should
think
be
he'll be
coming
back
soon.
on. I think he'll
Hopefully,
be back
and also
Hopefully
Wyatt.
we get a Wyatt.
I think
And
he'll be
also
on.
Wyatt, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about the
One more
Wyatt.
question. What's next for? What do you think is next for Samoa Joe?
What is
After
next for
successfully
Joe?
retaining the US title?
Joe is defending his U.S. title. He's putting people to sleep. I just think it's another victim, mainly John Cena. I think they have been plugging John Cena for long enough that we're going into WrestleMania season, and John needs something to do. John has nothing to do. If he calls out The Undertaker again this year, it's 1, 2, 3 again, because you're putting The Undertaker over. You want him to look strong. I think with Samoa Joe, it's a match that you wanted to see for a very, very long time, and a match that we should be seeing. So I do think that's going to happen.
That's your dream match right there.
That is a dream match, just like John Cena
Dream
versus
match.
EC3 is a dream match for some
No, it's
people.
not.
It's a dream
Wait,
match for
what?
some people.
John Cena
I thought it was
versus
after
EC3
EC3.
is a dream
I mean,
match for some people.
EC3 was
talking
on
about
the show tonight,
EC3.
actually. He
Yeah,
was
he
actually
came on
on the
tonight,
show.
but he did
He
nothing.
tried
It is?
to talk
No, it's
to
not, yeah.
Mandy Rose
John
tonight.
Cena versus EC3 is not a dream match at all. That's a match on Raw. That's
Yeah.
a match where EC3
Sir,
comes. John Cena comes
sir.
out. EC3 says, "Hey, I
Sir,
wanna
that's
bring
why
my
I
niggas."
said for some people.
Well, who are these
Correct.
people? Are these crackheads?
TNA fans, probably. Thank you, sir.
What's your dream match?
Oh Lord.
The
We're gonna
Iconics.
get that soon.
The Iconics versus who?
We're gonna get that soon.
That's
my-
a dream match only that I'll be put to sleep. Go ahead.
No, my dream match is Mac Riddle versus the new Daniel Bryan.
I think that would be a very physical match.
Oh yeah, that'll be really.
That would be a very physical match, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Aleister Black versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my God, yeah.
That'd be a great match.
I
I would love to see Finn Balor versus Ricochet for sure.
Or Matt
Ricochet versus
Riddle.
Finn Balor.
Yes.
Or Matt Riddle versus Brock.
Matt Riddle versus Brock is not a good match.
How
It is
about
gonna be a great
so?
match. It would be a great match.
Finn Balor versus
great match.
Aleister Black? I would like to see that one.
That'll be good too. But Finn has to be the demon to make that whole dark.
He doesn't want to be the
connection.
demon anymore.
Bring back the demon. Bring back the
Hashtag,
demon. Hashtag bring back the demon.
hashtag bring back the demon.
Yes.
All right. So to wrap things up, let me find out what your final thoughts are going to be. Patrick, your final thoughts on the show, Road to WrestleMania, everything coming up.
Oh, well, the show was, like I said, it was like a C+, B-.
C+,
Yeah, B-, B-,
Are you
C+.
giving them minus
C+,
because Sasha got beat up?
B-, B-, C+.
No.
He's being nice.
It
He's
was
So
being
nice.
articulate. He's so articulate. In case you didn't know, Patrick gave it a C+ or B-, B-, C+, B+.
He's so-so. He's very so-so tonight.
April, what you think?
I gotta give it a B. I mean, it wasn't the strongest pay-per-view before WrestleMania, but I'm looking forward to Raw and SmackDown this week because we all know that Raw and SmackDown is always better than the pay-per-view beforehand. And hopefully this road to WrestleMania, we got, 28 more days, and I'm ready for it, so bring it.
Stephane, what you got?
I thought this pay-per-view brought us directly where we need to be. This is the last pay-per-view of the year before WrestleMania, so I think it did what it needed to do. So I will give it a generous A-. I'll give it a generous A-.
You said it's the last
pay-per-view before WrestleMania.
That's not what you said.
Yes, you know what I said. You know what I meant.
A minus?
A-. I'm giving it a generous A-. It brought us where we need to be for WrestleMania. It set up the storylines we needed before Mania, including Randy Orton and AJ Styles. So I will give it that A.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, so
Stephane is so generous.
Stephane is generous, but I gave it a solid B. It could have been a little better, but I thought it was pretty good for the last show before WrestleMania, the year before WrestleMania.
Thank you, sir.
But anyway, so thank you so much for joining us on this simulcast between Unpopular Reviews and the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast. Thank you so much for Chanel, Charmaine, Avita, Chastity, and everybody who joined us up here. So, for Pat, Sonny, you want to say any thoughts before you leave? Nah, he's good.
All right.
All right. So for Sonny, Stephane, Pat, April, and myself, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Laters.
Tara's
Good
not
night.
here. I need somebody to say bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah.